Hey everyone, what's good? My name is Kofi Edgeman. Welcome to Trading Psychology, another edition. Again, my name is Kofi Edgeman. I am a Platinum 5000 leader in this company, Team Excel. I'm a finance and I am Mastery Academy. Simply means I earn a residual income of 5,000 a month, very close to Chairman 10. If you're excited for me to hit Chairman 10, please put number 8 in the chat box, because I'll be your chairman. The majority of us are from Team Excel. Okay, so I'll be your chairman. You can actually say, look, we've got a chairman, chairman trader. Guys, it's coming. It's coming. My legs are doing this. 1 minute, next minute, 1 minute, next minute. But I believe it's going to be consistent. And with the products and services that we have, guys, and you have to understand, when I hit chairman, it's not I've hit chairman, we've hit chairman. Because all that's going to happen is your belief level is going to be raised. You have to understand, I'm already chairman in terms of numbers. I've got enough people, is that my legs are not balanced. Okay? But why am I saying this? When I hit chairman, we've all hit chairman. Because what's going to happen is going to raise your belief levels. I said it twice now. Why am I saying it twice? It's going to raise your belief levels. The reason we are where we are is because we don't believe. All right? The reason we are where we are is because of the lack of belief. So I'm excited to hit chairman. Guys, again, I'm humbled to be on this call. There's 82 people on a Tuesday morning. I'm excited because soon it's going to be complete lockout. What I need you to do is get a trading journal. Get a trading journal, please. Pammy, put the link in the group. Please, please, please get a trading journal. If you're serious about trading and serious about making money, please get a trading journal. It is a necessity. Aspire. Look, this is a bigger version. This is really good for emotives and emotions. Please get yourself a trading journal. Okay. Please, everyone, right now, do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Pammy, if you drop it like it's hot. Pammy, that was quick. As I clicked my fingers. Pammy's getting good. Guys, put number 4. Give her the season of open. Please celebrate Pammy. She's amazing. Please celebrate Pammy. She's super dope fresh. Pammy's like, listen, I'm stretching Pammy. You have to understand, I'm stretching her. If you know what I'm like as a person, I'm stretching her to full capacity. I'm making her believe things that she's never, like, the money she's starting to have. I'm talking about trading. I'm stretching her capacity. You can't hang around me and stay the same. If you understand that, put a 3 in the chat box. If you put a 3 in the chat box, if you know you can't hang around me and stay the same. You can't stay the same. I won't have it. Otherwise, if you stay the same, you can't be with me. Like, that's just, you can't be part of this collective. Ah! No, we're family still. Right. So please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Why? Because I upload all my stuff to my YouTube channel. I used to post it in the groups, but that's just long. I post it to YouTube. You guys make the effort, because I want traders that are disciplined and serious. I'm not going to spoon feed you. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And follow me on Instagram. Pammy, drop it like it's hot. Oh, Pammy, as I click my fingers again, at Kofi_Texel. At Kofi_Texel. Please, 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 please follow me. My page is going to get better. I'm giving value. I'm going to give tips and hints. Please, please follow me. Guys, again, I really want to just start off by appreciating every single person on the call. I do not take anyone for granted. Number 1, in the chat box, write, we are family. We are family. In the chat box, please write the words, we are family. I want to be very clear to you. This is not a business for me. I'll say it again. I want to be very clear to you. This is not a business for me. This is a family. Who understands? This is a family. What I'm doing, I'm not getting paid extra for this. This is a family. Even if you were to leave the company, you're still my family. Because if you've learned something, you've got value, to me, I've done my job. This is not about money. And please hear my heart, because I want to make sure I start correct. And I want to make sure we stand on the same foundation. This is not about money. This is not about money. Why? Because I trade independently. I have trading accounts. I have a lot of money in my trading accounts. This is not about money. I don't need this. I'm being honest. I trade investors' funds. Okay. I want you to understand this is because of the act of service. And I'm saying this clearly because I want nuggets to be dropped. This is all about the act of service, because what's been happening recently, I've been having to deal with certain isms and schisms, and I'm bringing everyone back to the drawing board. I'm bringing everyone back to the drawing board. This is about family. This is about preservation. This is about longevity. This is about everyone getting to the next level. I want the bickering to stop. I want the he said, she said to stop. What I want us to have is start to serve with integrity, love, add value. Point blank, period. You know, I've been getting messages this week. I've been getting messages to watch people and to be careful of certain people. I've been getting messages. Listen, I know who I am. I want to say this again. I know who I am. One thing about me, I can't easily be swayed by people's opinions. Pammy, take a screenshot soon. This is 91 people on the call. Jeez. I don't get swayed by people's opinions. I'll say it again. And please, I hope you're writing some nuggets. I do not get swayed by people's opinions. I watch and I observe. Write this down. I watch and I observe and I test. The good book says, test every spirit. Jeez, I'm dropping some nuggets. Test every spirit. So I'm watching and I'm observing. Because what happens is your character speaks volumes over time. Yes or yes? People's characters. The thing is, you can't run away from your character. Write this down. Repetition precedes you. Your reputation precedes you. So if you are a liar, hey, you are a liar. If you are a lover, you are a lover. And time will tell. If you're getting value from the nuggets I'm dropping, and I don't know I'm going down this route for the first part, put a 3 in the chat box. Your character. So people could tell me, listen, I'm the best thing since sliced bread. What? Mate, I'm going to watch you. I'm going to observe you. I'm going to just watch and watch and watch, because time will tell. When someone says to me, Kof, I've got a new boyfriend, I'm like, cool, yeah. Let me see in 6 months. Kof, I've got a new girlfriend. I'm like, cool, let me see in 6 months. Oh, my boyfriend is so nice. Oh, my boyfriend is this. Oh, this person. Oh, he treats me so well. Then get married to the person. Let's see. I'm dropping some home truths before I start, guys. You have to understand, and I hope you guys are getting value. You have to understand this. People show you what they want you to see. People show you what they want you to see. So on the first date, they'll be wearing their best cologne. On the first date, they will have that suit and tie. On the first date, they're paying for your food. They're paying for your food. They're paying for your dinner on the first date. 2 weeks in. A month in. 4 years in. You're like, wait, hold on. I thought you, hold on. I thought that you were, but guess what? Time is a great revealer. Time is a great revealer. If you understand that, put a 1 in the chat box. If you've understood what I've just said. Okay, now let's be deep. Let's all link it together. Everything's going to link. Everything's going to link. Guys, when I go off on a tangent, I'm going to bring it back. If time is the greatest revealer, if time is the greatest revealer, don't forget the unit and destiny of life is time. I don't think you understand. The measurement of life is time. How much time have you got on this earth? How much time have you got in a day? How much time have you got in an hour? So the question I'm going to ask you, what are you doing with your time? Because I had a call yesterday with some of the team, and I was saying to the team, guys, this call is to bring back your fire and your vision. This call is to reignite who you are called to be. And I said, is trading fair? I was saying to the team, I said, listen, guys, you guys are working how many hours? Some crazy hours. I said, listen, in half an hour, I've just made X, Y, and Z. Is that fair? They're like, no. I said, it's not fair. Life is not fair. It's not meant to be fair. And I'm telling you this because we have to be on the right side of righteousness and the right side of progression to get to that place where life is not fair for us, which means undeserved favor, which means grace. I'll say it again. Your life should not be fair. It's called grace. My life is not fair. There's grace on my life, undeserved favor. I don't deserve it, but I get it anyway. Because there's a mission statement for every single person. You see, we are used to struggle and we're used to going through hard times and we're used to negativity. But there has to be a point where life is not fair for some person or a few people, where they then go back for the ones that are struggling to bring them out of the pit. Life is not fair for me. But I'm excited that I have an abundant mentality and I have abundant lifestyle. Why? Because now my mission is to go back and raise everyone else's belief levels to get to the next level. There has to be someone that's not fair. Can we just celebrate Lewis Hamilton? Lewis Hamilton, did you know? Lewis Hamilton. Can we just celebrate Lewis Hamilton? Okay, we can see that Lewis Hamilton, right? Guys, we're 99 people. Pam, take a screenshot. Jeez. We're celebrating Lewis Hamilton, right? It's not fair how much money he makes, but he's gone above and beyond his natural capabilities to do something no one's ever seen before. But now what's happened, he's allowed us to begin to raise our belief levels. Now we're like, wow, if he could do it, we could do it. If he could do it, I can do it. This is crazy. This is crazy right now. Life is not meant to be fair. Some people have to elevate so everyone else can then be pulled up. What am I saying? I'm saying to people on the call yesterday, I said, guys, you're working a 9 to 5, you're knackered, your body's mashed up, you're tired, you're groggy because you worked so hard and you still have no money. And yet we're trading, we're learning how to have, in a $6.6 trillion a day industry, we can then apply for funded accounts of 100,000, make 20K in one day, and you're trying to hide that. Bad Nat. Listen, if you're making 20K in a day, you tell the whole world, because I've got a secret sauce that's going to help you get out of poverty. Come on. Come on. Guys, we're officially locked out. It's 100. It's not meant to be fair. I'm here to make sure every single one of you level up. If you're still on £2.50 accounts in a year's time, you're a joker. You're not serious. Everyone should be on a 100K account. Remember my vision. Before all the funded accounts, the hype came out, what did I say? I said about a year ago, guys, my vision is this, that we have 50 six-figure earners from trading. I spoke into existence. I said it every single week. And then suddenly Des is like, bro, we've got a funded account. I was like, what? FTMO. We started to hear about FTMO. Like, I spoke into existence. Why? Because my vision was like, I want the best for the team. That's why I'm saying this is not about money for me. And what I want is to raise a culture of people that were like, you know what? I respect what Kofi's doing, and I wanna follow his lead. His lead is of service. Write this down in the chat box, please. In the chat box, of service, of integrity, of love, to give value. Imagine us having a whole team all thinking about how can I serve? How can I serve? How can I help you? How can I love you? How can I train you up? How can I make you a better trader than me? Guys, can you imagine if we had a whole team of that? What would happen? Can you imagine if our foundation was of service, integrity, and love? Could you imagine where MA Finance will go to? Where Team Excel will go to, Sticks and Stones will go to, MMA will go to, Trade Creators will go to, Exodus Investments will go to. There's so many teams. Please just drop some names. Can you imagine where we would all go to if we all served with integrity and love to give value? Traders Vision, Traders Creatives. Can you imagine? Come and drop the names in the chat box. Can you imagine if Traders Vision, Trade Creatives, that we all served with integrity, love, value? Life Shift Society. Can you imagine? City of Masters, Courage 500, Honing Block. Jeez. Come on. I haven't even started teaching yet. MMA, I've said that. I've said that, Exodus. Let's go, let's go. Look at all the teams we've got. Look at all the sub-teams. Phoenix Traders. Wealth Creation Mentors. Anyone else? PPP. What does PPP stand for? PPP. Let's go. The bottom line is, guys, this is the bottom line. The bottom line. Who's MMM? What is MMM? Give me the abbreviations. Right? The bottom line is this. Can you imagine if we made it core principle, money-making moves? Love it. Oh, transgenerational wealth, kingdom finance, love it. Kingdom builders. Can you imagine if we all started off, not about the money, but about integrity, love, to add value? Can you imagine how much the trading hour, I'm not talking about the outside world. That I don't know about the outside world. I'm talking about us in MA Finance, us in IM Mastery, in Team Excel and all the other teams. Can you imagine what our levels will go to? The newest person that comes on, listen to this, let's deep this. The newest person that comes into the academy, because your core principal value is love, service, value, integrity, you will go above and beyond to help them win. Because what's been happening, people are being left stranded. People are suffering in silence. And yesterday I removed a whole bunch of people from one of my groups, or a few of my groups, because they weren't paying. But I have to also understand they weren't getting value. They probably weren't getting value because somewhere along the line, because if I'm here, somewhere down here, they weren't getting value. Someone hasn't looked after them. I got like 8 or 9 levels, somewhere 8 levels deep. Someone didn't look after their person. They brought them on and left them. Imagine I'm mentoring the top leaders, plus I've got people that I brought on personally that I'm mentoring. It's hard, but I still make time. Now imagine you only bring one person in, but you leave them out there. They're not gonna stay. So guys, I just want to encourage every single person. To lead with love, service, and integrity. I've been watching the conference again, and I was watching Marquita Jackson. So I encourage you to watch Marquita Jackson. I think it was Sunday's conference, and she kept saying, "Guys, there's levels to this," and she kept saying, "Service, service, service." Imagine going into a restaurant. Going into a restaurant, you expect service, and if the customer service is not good, you're not going back there again. You're not going back there. So this is called lessons that I've learned. All right. And I've covered a few, but I'm going to break it down in greater detail. All right. So again, lessons that I've learned is add value. So in the chat box, write add value. Add value. That is number 1. Now, my mantra, my mandate, what I put on my status is I live to add value. If you're not getting value, I've done something wrong. You've done something wrong, okay? So we want to make sure lessons that I've learned is add value. Now, talking about that on a side note, please put a number 8 in the chat box if you were on Vector Games this morning and made cash. Put a number 8 if you were on Vector Games this morning and made money. Lorraine, I've seen the 8. Vector Games. Chantel made money. Who else made money? Godfrey, Cheryl, I'm telling you, if you're not doing vector, listen, if you're not doing vector games, you're leaving money on the table. Guys, you know I'm price trapped through and through, but I'm also humble, fam. I was like, I'm trying to get on this thing. Someone said in the group chat, they paid for their rent in 60 seconds. They paid for their rent in 60 seconds. One person caught 1,500 pips. So I'm promoting like crazy. Vector games is serious. They paid for their rent in 60 seconds. People were in the I couldn't get on it because I was trying to drive the kids to school. Like my phone wasn't loading. It was a myth. But I'm getting someone to trade on my behalf. Fam, work smart. If I can't do it, someone's doing it for me. I'm not leaving all that money on the table, all right? So Jamie was like, I was on it this morning, didn't place a trade, but it was really good. All right, cool. This is the thing. I'm making sure I'm not leaving money on the table. Why? Because we're called on this earth to multiply. And if you're not multiplying, you're staying stagnant. And as Tamer says, stagnancy stinks. If the current stops, it gets stale. Yeah? So don't leave money on the table. Find a way. Find a creative way. So please, everyone, get on vector games. Message in the group chats, and I'm sure someone's going to be able to help you find out about vector games. But people are making serious cash. Add value. So write this in order now, guys. Write this in order. Number 2, humility. One thing about trading will humble you. If you've been humbled by trading, put a 1 in the chat box. If trading's humbled you, please put, like, it's humbled me. I thought I knew it all. I'm telling you, the charts don't care for you. They don't care for your name. They don't care for your bank balance. They don't care for your trading account size. They don't care for you. They will humble you. So put number 1, humility. Because you have to come into the markets humble. And you have to come into the markets believing, I do not know the answers. Please. I do not know the answers. Every day I go to trade. Actually, let me check my trade. Actually. Because my trade might even be... Oh, in this trade, I'm knowing the answers. I'm doing well. If you're on my Euro USD, you should be in profit. Okay? You should be in profit right now. All right? So, but every time I trade, I act as if I don't know the answers. Because I realized it's better for me not to have an ego, but to make money. Let me be clear. Listen to the nuggets I just dropped. Let me be clear. You as a trader, remove the ego and make money. Point blank, period. Write that down. I hope you got that nugget. You as a trader, remove your ego and just make money. Some people are trying to get in at the wick. If you don't know what that means, okay, let me give you an example. There's particular traders that are so focused of getting the best sniper entry that they're leaving money on the table. Because you're not trying, because what you're trying to do, could you come, and I'm talking in general. This is a general traders discussion. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. Okay. Some people are saying that they're so caught up with their strategy and that they're able to get in with the sniper entry that they're willing to lose trades just to be right. Huh? They're willing to lose trades just to be right. And that's called pride. Why am I saying this? What I've learned on this platform, what I've learned is very simple. I've learned this. When I see the money that I like, I take it. I close the trade. When I see the money that I like, I close the trade. Because there's been so many times I've been waiting, okay, I just want to hit 50 pips. I just want to hit 100 pips. And the trade doesn't even go there. It goes 36 in reverses or it goes 42 in reverse. Listen, I've now got numbers in my head of monetary value. Once I see it, I close the trade. My trading account skyrocketed. When I just closed the trade, I was like, okay, cool. I see my number close. Even if I went up 15 pips. Because what I learned is over time, my trading account just skyrocketed. Because those times I'm waiting for like, oh, I'm waiting in 6 hours for a trade. I'm waiting for it to hit 35 pips, or my first TP is 20 pips. I hit it, and then my second one I moved to 2 pips stop profit, and I'm waiting, and I've just hit 2 pips stop profit. And I'm leaving money on the table. I'm like, oh my days. And God said to me, son, what is the point of you trading? I was like, God, to make money. He went, that's it. My chest. Let me say it again. God said to me, what is the point of you trading? And I said, to make money. He went, that's it. Drops mic. So I had to forgo trying to be strategically accurate to get my money. Get money. Get the money that belongs to you. If you was on my call yesterday, I actually showed a trade that I took. It was Euro CAD. Was it Euro CAD? Yeah, Euro ORD. I took it. And I put my stop loss above the level of imbalance. And just like I expected, the banks went right the way back to get their money. The banks did it on purpose, and they went back to get their money to take out all the traders. And my stop loss was just above that, so I didn't get taken out. But what I'm trying to say is people would know, if you don't understand imbalance and smart money concepts, you would have just been, your money's gone. So what am I trying to say? I'm saying the banks really don't care. This is all to do with humility. Next one, write this for number 3 is integrity. Number 3 is integrity. Are you being integral to yourself? Are you being integral to yourself? Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because you have to have a set of standard and a set of rules. And integrity simply means, okay, I'm not willing to do this. I'm not willing to do that. Okay, so for example, you guys know my trading rules. I don't trade on Fridays. I don't trade DAX. Cuz, I love you. My cousin, DAX King. I don't trade DAX. I don't trade gold. But I'm still remaining humble. I even said I don't trade indices. But I was like, okay, I'm going to, manage my rules to the point where, okay, if I don't trade indices, I will trade someone else trading it. So for example, if I'm doing vector games, I'm not relying on my own personal strategy. I'm relying on his. But for me personally, I won't trade it. Does that make sense? So I'm being integral to myself. But if I'm following an educator, I'm humbling myself to be submitted to what they believe. But unless the educator's on, you'll never see me trading it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So for example, if my cousin said, Kof, follow me now, then I'll do it. Or if my cousin was like, Kof, I'll do it for you, I'll be like, yeah, it's cool. But I'm not touching it. Me as Kofi, I will not go to DAX. I won't look at the charts. That's not me. I don't do GBP pairs. But if someone gives me a signal and they're a highly profitable trader, I will lower down the lot size and take that signal. But I don't really take signals very often. But what am I trying to say? This is to do with humility. I'm not always going to be right. But I have integral standards. So I have a set of rules that I have. And even the rules that I'm changing, I still have a set of rules for that. So I'm going to say to you, be integral with yourself. If you don't trade a certain currency pair, don't trade it. If you don't trade a certain strategy and you've made up in your mind, don't trade it. Like my personal strategies are harmonics, price trap and smart money. I incorporate them both. That's just me. But you can trade whatever you want to trade, but be integral to yourself. See, I know that's my standard. So I want you as a trader to be like, okay, what is my integrity levels? Be integral. Like if you trade vector games, that's fine. That's your standard. If you trade ECC 11, cool, that's your standard. But don't be trading like every single Tom, Dick and Harry because you're like, oh, I'm chasing the money. No. Have an integral standard for yourself. Set a rule. So if you was to say, my rules are I trade smart money, ECC11, vector games, or whatever, put it in a document so you're accountable. So if you have multiple sources, there's nothing wrong with that. But you need to be accountable. So if you lose on the multiple sources, you're not going to go and cuss and say, oh my gosh, trading doesn't work. No, because you're all over the place. But if you identify you're all over the place, then you have a standard. Because what could happen if you're all over the place is that you're going to get results, or you may not, but you still have a standard. So if I was to ask you, tell me your strategy, you've got an answer. Does anyone understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to be juxtapositioning or to be confusing. I'm trying to say, whatever you do, have a standard. And repeat it. Okay, thanks. I hope I wasn't going, have a standard and repeat it. Repeat it until you see results. Cool. Number 4, education. These are the lessons I've learned. You need your education, guys. Education. Please, in the chat box, just write go live. Go live. Just point blank period. You need your education. I'm being honest, and I'm being humble. If you've not made 6 figures yet, if you've not made 6 figures trading, you need to go live. If you've not made 7 figures yet, you need to go live. If you've not made 8 figures yet, you need to go live. Because we have between 6-figure to 8-figure earners. Kathy Kirkland is an 8-figure earner. So until I reach that level, I need to go live. Jessica Walker said, I love it. Jessica Walker says, if you've not made 5 figures, you need to go live. If you've not made 4 figures, you need to go live. Guys, you need to go live. Seriously, we have a platform that's an educational platform. So education. Number 5, greed. Oh, talk to me about greed, someone. I want to hear someone's story. Greed will finish you. Greed will finish you. So write number 5, greed. Lessons I've learned. Who is struggling with the word greed? And let's be honest, let's be vulnerable. Wow. Onella says, oh, wow. Thank you. Guys, I love this. Onella says, made 1,000 and lost it because of greed. Jeez. Karina says, imagine seeing 2K and leaving it because you want the whole bag. Oh, Karina, that's why I'm like, I've got a certain number, I just take the money. It either hits TP, and if it's mucking about, I just take the money. I ain't got time for this. Greed blew my account. Oh, Michelle. Denise, like even in demo. I'm not greedy whatsoever. Blow 1K in the first 2 weeks. Jeez. Greed. That word greed will finish you. Greed will finish you. Lessons I've learned, greed. We have to begin to eradicate the word greed. You have to begin to eradicate the word greed. Why? Because greed will finish you. Greed will finish you because what it is, you're waiting for more. You want 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 more. You're waiting. Just take. If you're TP 20 pips, take the money. If a TP 30 pips, take the money. If you're doing a second trade and you're letting it run, have a number in mind and just take the money. Even if it goes 100 pips, just take 50. If that's your number, take it. Because you have a standard, you have a set discipline. All right, greed. Number 6, fear. Put a 6 in the chat box if you've had fear. Fear, fear when trading. Wow, I'm seeing the sixes. You see, fear is crippling. Fear is it's a crippling mechanism. It's something in your head that's not even real. It's not even realized. It's not there, but it's in your head, and you're imagining a whole bunch of things that could potentially happen that hasn't even happened yet. Can you imagine? Fear is false evidence appearing real. Yes, thank you, Jamie. Be Fearless by Mark Douglas. Leah, don't be afraid to get a funded account. You either win or you lose. That's it. The hardest thing, imagine having 4 losses in a row, 4 consistent losses, and then taking the next trade. Do you know how hard that is? Who's had that? You've had losses, about 4 losses in a row. Jamie's hands. Let me see if I can see everyone. Raise your hand, guys, if you've had. I'm seeing. Raise your hand if you've had 4 losses in a row, but you still took the next trade. I'm seeing everyone on the screen. 4 losses on a row. Because listen, you can have 1 loss and then you win and then lose. But I'm talking about loss after loss after loss after loss. Do you know how crippling that is? That's mad. That's like, oh my gosh. Because you start to believe I can't trade. Yeah, James is doing that. You start to believe I can't trade. Who's had that? Who's had that? It's part of fear. Let me see everyone's, like, if you just wave to me. I'm looking through the screen. No one else is on screen. You guys all at work or something. I can't see no one on screen apart from the first page. But it doesn't matter. Right. Those, I see the Blue Beast. I see the guys in Trading Floor. I see Ross. I see Vanessa. I see Laura. I see Cara. Hey, Cara. But this is the thing. What you're going to realize is that 4 losses in a row, that is a killer. Like 5 losses in a row. Who's had 5 losses in a row? Let me see. Who's had 5 losses in a row? Wow. Wow, 5 losses. Okay, let's do. Who's had 6? I want to stop there. Who's had 6 losses in a row and still took the next trade? Who's had 6 losses in a row and still took the next trade? I salute every single person. I salute every single person that's had 6 losses in a row and still took the next trade. Wow, I salute you. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, guys. Let me tell you why. Trading, write this down. When you have a strategy in place, you have to have a strategy / edge, is just a game of ratios. Please write that down. When you have it, and we have to remind ourselves of that, it's just a game of ratios. Like, I've had 4 losses in a row. Hey, my cousin says, preach it. Cuz, you're the one that taught me. Hats off to Dax King. My cousin Philip, he's the one that taught me from early age. He was like, bro, it's just a ratio game. I salute my cousin Phil. Phil told me it's just a ratio game. Let's make this our mantra. It's a ratio game, but you have to have a strategy first. Okay, it's a ratio game. One thing that what's his name said, Tyrone was like, guys, we're gonna lose, don't cry. He said it so confident, you're gonna lose, but don't cry. It's a ratio game. If you have a strategy and you've demoed it over 20 trades or 40 trades and you win like 18 and you lose 2, or you win 15, you lose 5, or you win 13 and you lose 7, if you're in profit, you know if you repeat the same strategy over and over again, you're going to make profits. But what happens is we forget it's a ratio game, don't we? We forget it's a ratio game, and then we start living out of fear. We start living for greed. We start over leveraging. Okay. Number 7, sorry. Rejection. Who has suffered rejection here? when I say rejection, I'm talking about you're mad at the markets. You're like, wait, hold on. You were in my direction. Next minute, what? And you get mad with the markets. You've gone. Who was on the call last week? You guys don't understand. I showed my guys. I'm never showing my profits again. I showed you my profits, didn't I? Who saw my profits? Who saw my profits? I showed my profits. By the end of the call, I was in loss. I promise you, I'm never showing you my profits again. You guys ain't seeing it. Because what was happening, I was so gassed. Listen, I should have closed the trade at 600. That's my number. I'm so gassed. By the end of the call, I was minus 200. Who saw that? I was listen, never again. You guys are never going to see my profits. I'm not showing. Every time I show my profits, I lose it. God is trying to teach me a lesson to be humble. Fam, I will show you my trades of one. You ain't seeing my profits. So whenever I post profits, it's either from a long time ago or someone else's profits, because I ain't showing you my profits. Every time I show it, I lose. Thank you, Katie. Don't want to see nothing. Thank you. Yeah. Rejection. Yes, last week I felt rejected. I was like, how can you do me like that? You just was going in the direction and just left me. Number 8, discipline. Wow, trading has taught me about discipline. But it's also taught me about all the areas in my life where I'm not disciplined. Who has seen that? Whereby, I see the hand raised up. Yes, Latoya. Like, who has seen trading has exposed you to the level where you realized your whole life is undisciplined? Trading has exposed you to the life to make you realize your whole life is undisciplined. You're like, right, okay, cool. I'm lazy in this area, or I don't tidy up in this area, or my tables are mess in this area. Trading will teach you your levels of discipline or lack of it. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to give you number 8 because I don't want to go too far. Otherwise, I won't have anything next week. One last thing I will say. Please write this. Again, this is something really powerful. Personal development. Guys, the reason why we bombard you with personal development, honestly, the reason why we bombard the group chats with personal development is because they say, I study other trading psychologists, and they always say, you can't be great at trading, but be a hot mess in your life. Ooh. You can't be great at trading and be a hot mess in your life. Because they correlate. I'm telling you, I firsthand experienced several times where I'm not right mentally and it affects my trading. How can I have so many TPs hit and I'm still losing? Because what I've done, I've been greedy, or I've over leveraged, or got back in the market when I shouldn't have done it. I broke my rules. If your mindset is not good, it's not happening. So please, you have to understand the direct correlation between personal development and trading. So guys, let's run through this. Let's run through this right now. Number 1, add value. Adding value in trading is what's going to take you to the next level. You should be looking to add value to the next person because the educators are adding value to you. Number 2, humility. We've spoken about humility. Guys, come understanding I'm not here to be right. I'm here to make profits. I'll say it again. Come understanding you're not here to be right. You're here to make profits. Number 3, integrity. Be integral to yourself. Be integral to your standard. Be integral. Okay, these are my rules. This is what I stick to. Whatever your rules may be integral to those rules. For example, Pammy, I didn't take the trade. Pammy gave me a signal. I didn't take the trade because it was going against one of my rules. It was a fundamental rule. So I didn't take the trade. So Pammy, just letting you know, didn't take the trade. All right. was two currency pairs going against each other. So I didn't take the trade. So I was being integral to my standard. Number 4, education. If you ain't made two figures, go live. If you ain't made 8 figures, go live. All right, we've got that at our disposal, and plug into the educators that we have on AFA. You know, myself, whoever's trading and teaching, Jessica Walker's classes. Who else teaches, guys? You know, we've got a whole load of educators on AFA. Number 5, greed. David Talbot, thank you. Greed. He teaches as well. Greed. So number 5 is greed. We want to make sure that the greed effect, no. Because we want to be here for the long haul. Oh, Courtney. So basically, anyone under Trade Creatives, they all teach. Courtney's killing it. Agalic is killing it. Jessica Walker's killing it. I saw Courtney. I saw you. Yeah, anyone underneath Jessica Walker's team, they'll be killing it, like straight up and down. Rejection. Discipline. Guys, have you got value from this call? Have you got some moral nuggets? Have you got some trade and psychology nuggets? I want someone in one sentence to sum up what you've learned. Just tell me one thing that you've learned in one sentence. In one sentence, please tell me something, what you've learned. I'm humbled, guys. Wow, I see. Rebecca says, be disciplined and add value. Jeez. Discipline, no greed, no fear. Stick with go live, add value. Service, trading humbles you. Wow. Keep going. Personal accountability. Impatience will ruin me. Jeez. Face the fear and do it anyway. Yes. Add value and having standard. Jeez. You know what I love about this? As a teacher, you want to check the students have learned something. That's why it's always good to ask questions. What have you learned? Because everyone will take different nuggets. Guys, I'm so happy and grateful. We have 60. Actually, let me decree things. I'm so happy and grateful now that we have 100. I'm up in the game. 100 6-figure earners by 2021, December 2021. I'm so happy and grateful now. Anyone underneath the umbrella of AFA, AME Finance, because there's so many groups, I decree and declare we are 6-figure traders by December 2021. And that's going to be a standard. That's what I'm decreeing. Everyone write that now. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. So everyone say this. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a 6-figure trader by December 2021. One more time, I'm going to say that loud. We all say it together. Go. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a 6-figure trader by December 2021. Cara wrote it down. I'm so happy and grateful now. Good. I'm so happy. That's it. Guys, what we're going to do, every call, we're going to do this at the end. Every single call, we're going to do this. We're going to speak it into the atmosphere. We're going to speak. Listen, we're going to see it. Listen, Pammy will tell you some of the miracles. Listen, guys, if you saw how much money was dropped into my account the other day, listen, if you saw how much money, I didn't even ask, well, I did ask for it. I kept seeing it. I kept saying it, and it came into my account. Listen, Pammy knows. Even yesterday, Pammy saw. Speak it. So at the end of each call, we're going to say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a 6-figure trader by December 21. I want to make sure everyone's leveled up. We're all on funded accounts and we're killing it. 6 figures is going to be our new normal. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you got value from today. Please blow up the group chats in all your teams. Like in FTA, in Sticks and Stones, in Phoenix, in Team Excel, in AME Finance, in Kingdom Builders. Blow up the chat. If you've got value, I want people to be on these calls. Tag me on Instagram, send me love, because guys, I want to make sure you guys get value, and I want that reciprocation. Guys, I love you. Guys, I'm off. I have to go and pick up my daughter. Trading gives you time freedom. Let me go and get her before she starts making noise. I love you. Everyone at Sticks and Stones right now, I can see you. Have a great day, guys. Everyone at Phoenix, have a great day. MMA, have a great day. FTA, have a great day. Team Excel, have a great day. I love you all. Guys, by the way, there's no training tonight. No training tonight. Sorry. Double book myself. There's no trading training tonight. There's no trading training tonight. Please let everyone know there's no trading training tonight. I've got another presentation to do, another Zoom. But from next week, I will have something. I love you. Have a great day. Take care and God bless.